Hey everybody, welcome back to Truth from the Coop. On the last video, we talked about the first four Beatitudes, and I told you guys how that they illustrate the principles of salvation, which is what I titled that video. And today we'll look at the rest of the Beatitudes and see how they illustrate the principles of Christian living. So we'll go ahead and look at the rest of the Beatitudes here. In Matthew chapter 5, verses 7 through 11, it says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who have been persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you and persecute you and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me." So let's break each one of those down and see how they show us what Christian living should be. The first one is blessed are the merciful. You know, Paul writes in Ephesians 4:32, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving each other, just as God in Christ also has forgiven you." See, showing mercy and forgiveness is not about just doing good to people who are good to you. It's not just about being kind to the people who are who are on your side. In fact, Jesus told us in Matthew chapter 5, verse 43 through 44, "You have heard it said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." See, Jesus is telling us that we should love as he loved. He loved us in that while we were yet sinners, he died. He loved us in that while we were enemies of God, he gave himself up and he took our punishment and he took our sins to the cross. He loved us that much.